or call us 24/7 toll free on 3225, and our friendly staff will be available to assist you. By management, EcoBank Ghana Limited. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Whilst reducing your gap for long as the messages on social media. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. Relief. So
we went to work, so we went through the protocols immediately. For example, we immediately touched on our postpaid. Also wait, because you have two types. They give you the relief without you even coming to our end.
Okay.
Or visiting a vendor. We have the non-smart. That happens to be the challenge, where the customer has to physically visit the vendor or our offices to purchase electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided, why don't we wait and then for uniformity, understand, for such an understand, because you have challenges going forward if immediately you implement, and then we have a session of our customers enjoying the relief, and the rest waiting till they visit. You go, then Western region will call, oh, we are enjoying, then Central region, we are not enjoying. So what's the problem? They want to cheat. We thought that, why don't we all agree? And for the sake of uniformity, why don't we all start on the 1st of May? So that we have the postpaid, we have all the prepaids, including our Bades, Netco at the top. We are all implementing on the same.
Okay. So when the president said that this is benchmarked on March consumption, what exactly did that mean?
Okay, it means that at any given time, we are using your consumption. He said it in April, in the preceding month, that is March.
Mm-hmm.
So in March, if you're a Lifeline customer, Lifeline means that you don't consume more than 50 units. In fact, at the ceiling level, we are talking about 19 cedis, 23 pesos.
19 cedis, 23 pesos.
You don't exceed that amount. You fall within the Lifeline. You enjoy it free of charge. It has been waived.
Okay.
By the president's fiat.
How much power do I need to use? Like, what device do I need to use in my room so that I don't spend up to 19 cedis, 23 pesos?
No, according to PURC, when we talk about the lifeliners, we are talking about those down in terms of the income level, very low.
Mm-hmm.
And the very low level, it has already been heavily subsidized. Please note.
Okay.
Heavily subsidized. So you can talk about using about 3 CFL bulbs, 11 watts. And 11 watts, you can use it for 8 hours for 30 days. You know, you have a room, one room, you know what I'm talking about. We talk about the shared areas in the communities, areas, at the villages. You can come to Accra and have people in single rooms. There's even no kitchen. I just wanted to picture, you see.
Okay.
That come from the majority of people that come from the data, but they don't understand what we're talking about. But when you visit the village,
I understand that. I'll have you know.
You have a feel. What's most important to them, the last time we undertook a baseline study, because I want to be sure whether our meters are functioning well. You know, we want to do a metering audit and check the integrity of our meters. Because we're surprised that we have a huge number. Huge number. We are talking about 1 million as I speak now. Mm-hmm. 1 million customers. Fridge, but you can still use fridge. It depends on the wattage of the fridge. It's a tabletop fridge. But
afflict people every now and then. They have a public relations house. You keep cutting outfits. And why are they not ensuring that some of these issues can be dealt into? He's talking about the things taking effect May 1st. Now, the president announced and signed an executive instrument, and according to the law, it takes effect. So they are also liable according to our laws. Why are they not ensuring that the president's announcement takes effect immediately? Why would it have to be that it takes effect in May? I don't think that is fair to the consumers because, I mean, if you are paying, how will you be sure? Because people, go and buy prepaid, you don't know what is going to happen next, and the president says it takes effect immediately, and the president might have consulted. I don't think that he just woke up from bed and took that decision. So why the delay?
So, James, you make a good point about the president making the announcements, but just for the sake of education, the executive instruments that the president has been signing, it covers the closure of borders, the extension of lockdown, those issues that have to do with the rights of the individual. And the executive instruments does not cover the interventions, including water and electricity. But we'll get Mr. Boateng to answer all the questions you've raised. Thank you very much for calling. Elvis is on the line from East Legon Hills. Good morning, Elvis.
Yeah, good morning, Daniel. I just want to find out from Mr. Boateng, The app that we use to purchase credit, for the past 4 days, I've been trying to use it, and it throws back an error. It says that it's not communicating with a server somewhere. And I called the office, and they said I should come to the office for it to rectify. Isn't this defeating the usage of the app or the purpose of the app that you don't have to come to the office to buy credit? And then secondly, the compound house issue. I have a friend who lives in a compound house, and every week he pays 20 cedis. That is what the landlord said they should pay. And when you see the bill that they bring, it is true. Now, this is because all of them put their usage together, they go way above the lifeline. How is ECG treating these people? Because this guy is paying 20 cedis every week. That calculates like 80 cedis in a month. If he was living alone, he wouldn't be paying 80 cedis a month. So how are they managing that one too? So the prepaid issue, the app is not working for the past 4 days for me.
And then the compound house
come to the office. Exactly.
Okay, Elvis, thank you very much. Our last caller for this segment is William. He's calling from Sege. Good morning, William.
Hello.
Hi, William. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, William, you're on air.
I'm not Will. I'm Emmanuel.
Pardon me, Emmanuel. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Sige.
Okay.
Down West District.
All right, Emmanuel. Let's hear your question.
My problem has to do with this separate meter thing. We understand that ECG said they are no more giving separate meters to compound houses. Meanwhile, in Ghana here, most of us lived in compound houses. And this sharing of bills and other things always become a problem, major problem, fight and other things. But ECG said they are no more giving separate meters. And so I want to ask the man in the studio, what informed that kind of decision, and why and how are they thinking of those people who are living within the compound houses? And because of no separate meter issue, our bills have been coming in rich. So how are they going to consider us in this period? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel from Sege, for calling. So I had 4 people calling to find out about this issue of compound houses. So let's begin with that, Mr. Boateng.
Yes, I admit that we have a big issue when it comes to the compound house effect, because we have multiple dwelling. Yes, I admit that we have a huge challenge when it comes to this compound house effect, because we have so many people in the same house. They are using 1 meter, and of course it means that their consumption will balloon, and then they will move to a higher bracket. Everybody is going to enjoy one way or the other the government relief, because you see, when you all contribute, for example, when you are using the prepaid meter in the compound house, come every week, one of the tenants at least will buy. So at the end of the month, you contributed, let's say, 50 Ghana cedis or 20 Ghana cedis. What it means is that when we have it, come May, all of you are going to contribute half of what you paid the preceding month. That's for April. So at least the relief would definitely be felt.
The complaint here is that I would not have paid at all.
Of course, I agree. But I'm saying that we cannot write this particular issue now that we are implementing this relief. Going forward, in fact, we've been having a lot of discussions with PURC, how we go about this compound house issue. Because some of these houses were built years back. It was not structured in such a way that you can wire the entire house. And we are not, is not going to do that wiring. Sometimes you go and there's no way. It's the landlord or the landlady decides. And we have had instances where they said they have not signed anything for you to come and install a meter. Of course, I agree that we have had issues when some of them apply and then we don't have the meters available because of the ratings of the meters that we have to install. We have different ratings for different type of appliances in your room. Going forward, we'll look at it. We'll look at it seriously because we are still in this.
Have we standardized the amount of time, for instance, that when I come to the ECG office, I'm supposed to get a meter?
We started something years back. Unfortunately, we couldn't sustain it because of some 1 or 2 cash flow issues. Now we're doing the 1-day service where you come the same day, and by close of the day we have installed your meter for you, especially the street service where we are not going to construct a network. I'm talking about going to construct or put in place some poles and wires, but the pole is in front of the house and it's a street service. We started something that unfortunately we couldn't sustain it, but our resolve going forward, because we have ordered, we have done some procurement, and they are coming in numbers, in thousands, and we want to reach a stage, according to what His Excellency the Vice President said, that we make use of the smart system going forward. Now people should apply online and they don't have to visit our offices. Just take a motor and off, you reach the place and you store and take your money. Some form of a prestige service, and then let people feel good about what you are offering. We have plans.
When are these plans going to be implemented?
We ordered the procurement, and then all of a sudden we find ourselves in this situation where we are not even disconnecting, revenue is not coming, our projections are just down. So give us time, but I am certain by His grace, when we go out of this situation and we come back to normal times, we will definitely fast track this project, because it is one of our core mandate.
Since you mentioned disconnections, Isaac James mentioned that, so you're not disconnecting at all.
Yes.
For postpaid customers,
yes.
You're not disconnecting.
We are all helping. In fact, the directive from the president that we shouldn't touch anybody in these hard times.
But prepaid customers don't have a choice.
So it's unfortunate. I also use prepaid. It's unfortunate because the system we have here is unfortunate, because in the system we are operating now, there's no way we can do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. We can't say that use the meter without buy, and we can. There's no way we can program it, because it's already programmed and we install it. When we take, for example, the non-smart, and they are in their huge numbers.
What about the smart meters?
Yes, the smart meters, you can do something about it, but how do you go about it? That you block the system that the person uses forever. How do I know how much the person is using?
But the president has made an announcement that let's enjoy uninterrupted power supply. At ECG, what are we doing to make sure that this is universal?
My brother, come again. This is uninterrupted power supply. People are paying. The postpaid, you have to pay. They pay. When I'm not disconnected, meter you don't pay. People pay regularly. People have a way of paying. Every month they take where they get their income, and they come and pay the electricity. Because majority of them, if not all, but majority of them, they are aware that when they accumulate their bills and when we come out of this situation, they are going to pay.
But all the same, even if the payments don't come, you are not disconnecting them.
Yes, but we go and so we ask. We request. We go for the reading. We ask. We have not paid. We've checked, and we have the numbers. We have not paid for about 2 months. And then you have some of them paying on the spot. So they are paying. But unfortunately, with the prepaid, I must admit, I'm not sure we can do anything about it. It's just unfortunate.
It's 4 minutes past 8. We'll take the Joy Business Minutes now. It's brought to you by Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with you. We are in studio with William Boating. He's General Manager PR for Electricity Company of Ghana. Send in more of your questions. We'll have them answered here on the show. Stay with us.
Hello, it's the Joy Business Minute with me, Darryl, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. The Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana has called on government to consider supporting the bulk oil storage and transportation company to open a good credit line or system in order to stock oil for the country's strategic reserves. This as the price for WTI crude oil collapses, selling currently at negative $0.34 a barrel. The Ghana Investment Promotion Center says it has put in place a strong plan to drive investments into the natural resources sector to boost industrialization post-coronavirus pandemic. E-commerce and retail operations are expected back in full by middle of the week. This follows the reopening of economic activities that were halted 3 weeks ago due to the lockdown announced by the president. And Virgin Australia has confirmed it has entered voluntary administration, making it Australia's first big corporate casualty of the coronavirus pandemic. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you.
What does extra mean to you?
Extra
means Ciao Data.
More minutes to talk to my loved ones.
Data that doesn't expire.
More talk time at the best rate. You want extra? Airtel Tigo is giving you extra. Extra data on Big Time Extra that doesn't expire. Extra minutes on Fuse Extra that doesn't expire. And extra unlimited calls. It's time for extra. Even our bonus data doesn't expire. You did fill up? Simply dial *111# to activate now.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Oh, Hema, today is Mommy's day off, so you can order anything you want.
Anything I want?
Anything. You can call me Dada Cash today.
Yay, pizza.
You crazy, making promises. Do you even have enough cash on you?
Honey, just watch and learn. Hello? I'd like to place an order for 2 large pizzas and 2 large drinks.
Sure, sir. You can pay cash on delivery.
Oh, forget the cash. I'll be paying with CowPay. It's quicker and faster.
Pay for anything online and take control of all your payment transactions with CowPay on the CowBank app. Visit the Play Store or the App Store and download the CowBank app to make bank and mobile transfers. Request a checkbook, stop a check, and also have access to the CowPay payment platform. CowBank app. Forget the cash.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best. On Joy 99.7 FM.
8:08. Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Thank you so much for staying with us. Our guest in studio, William Boateng, his General Manager PR as Public Relations for the Electricity Company of Ghana. Any questions you have about your prepaid meter, your postpaid meter, the electricity bill subsidy, we are here to answer them. Already we've dealt with this issue of compound houses having to share meters. It's about the availability of the meters and the service as ECG is what Mr. Boateng said. We're going to get to a number of other issues that have been raised. Frank from Bato called about, how bills are estimated for them. And Elvis from East Legon Hills also asked about the app for buying credits. We'll answer all of them, then open the phone line. So one quick round, then we move on. Now, as a bank that values its customers, CBG is empowering us to stay home and safe during this season with their mobile USSD *924#. From the comfort of our homes, we can all transfer funds, buy airtime, pay our bills, check our account balance, and even more with CBG's mobile USSD *924#, anytime and anywhere. All you need is your phone. Simply dial *924#. Get digi with it. It's easy and convenient. Stay home, stay calm, and stay safe. CBG, we stand with you. So, Mr. Boateng, let's start immediately with these estimated bills. And Frank from Bato, he was our first caller. He said that some people should be Lifeline customers, but because the bills are estimated at the end of the year.
No, seriously, if you are a Lifeline customer, the system will still identify you as a Lifeline customer. If you don't read for about 6 months and we come and pick the reading, the system reset every month your consumption. Okay, so when we find the average for 6 months per month, if you fall within the Lifeline, you fall within the Lifeline. There's no problem about that at all. When you are above the Lifeline, you are above the line, and there's nothing you can do about it. So our metering system works such a way that it bills per month, 30 days reading cycle, plus 3 or minus 3. And you definitely, if you are a Lifeliner, you will be a Lifeliner. Nobody will cheat you. Yes.
app for buying credits. That was Elvis from East Legon's question.
Yes, last week I remember I was notified about challenges with it. I'm told that it was a network problem. I'm told that if you can decide to delete the app and reinstall the app, or you call the call center, they will transfer you to the back room staff and they will help you out. And so it shouldn't be a problem. But you know our part of the world and this type of systems. We are going to improve on it. I'm told my engineers are working assiduously towards laying some fiber optics to do some connection to help us to strengthen the system. So they should give us time, definitely, to improve more than what we are seeing.
James from Tema wants to know how to get a meter at ECG, and he has a complaint that the PR department is not responsive enough.
I'm surprised, because if you go to our social media handles from the website, we have been very, very active. Seriously, I don't want us to blow our own horns, but we are one of the most active public sector companies.
But social media covers there are only about 4 million individual users of mobile phones in the country.
If you come to the radio announcements, we have our call center. You call, they'll give an explanation. You go to our district office. We have customer relations executives, front desk. So you should pay a visit to your district. This is a company that's giving you a service provider. We have customer service centers dotted all over the place. You have your district office. The commercial officer is there. You go to the region. There's a regional director. In fact, we have decentralized. So in such a way that we come to Accra, for example, we don't have only one general manager in charge. We have two. So we have Accra East, Accra West. Greater Accra, we have Tema region. So this is what we have done by decentralizing. So it's about you making an effort and getting the information you want. Of course, we can do better than what we are doing. There's always been room for improvement. And we've taken this advice in good faith. There's no big deal at all.
30 minutes past 8. Let me take another set of phone calls, Sammy. 0302-216-541, 0244-340-437, 0302-216-541, 0244-340-437. Before my next caller, John from Greater Estate is already on the line. Good morning, John.
Yeah, good morning.
John, let's hear your question.
Yeah, I'm a barber at the Greater Estate. Every week I buy credits, 20 CDs. Which category do I fall into?
Every week you buy credits for 20 CDs.
20 CDs for my prepaid meter.
Okay, John, we'll get Mr. Boateng to deal with that. But you mentioned something like for Lifeline, it was 19 CDs, 23 pesos a month, right?
19 CDs, 23, yes, that's 50 units.
Okay, so for 80 CDs a month, where does he fall? That's the question he has. Daniel calls from Top Base in Bawe. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, let's hear your question.
All right, so there's been a problem that has been fusing around for some time now. What happens is that, for example, in my house right now, the meter that we got, the meter overruns. You load up credit today, 35 cedis. Tomorrow morning, it will be telling you that you are owing 15 cedis in addition. We go to their offices and then we call them. They give us excuses of they haven't worked. If they should have a workaround, that is when they are going to come with meters to come change it for you. We have tried several years now, and it is still the same. So I was trying to ask, is there something special a person has to do before he's supposed to get a new meter in his house or something?
Thank you for calling, Daniel. Would have that question answered. Daniel, what I would have you do though is that if you've hung up already, send us a message on 0244-340-437, 0244-340-437. Just indicate that this is Daniel from Top Basing, but we asked about the meter overrunning because it may be a specific problem to you. Lawe is on the line from Michelle Camp. Good morning, Lawe.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I am blessed. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. The man at your station is talking about the social media. Somewhere last week, I buy credit. I'm having a smart meter. I buy credit online. Up to now, it has never reflected on my meter. And after that, calling how do we call them? I'm even calling to complain. Since they have never picked my call up to date. So if he say the social media is working, whatever, it's a lie. They should talk to their people. If you call the line, they never pick your call, and your credit will be running. They say, it will go. Oh wait, attend to you. It's not even the human being tell you, it's the computer tell you they will attend to you. And you'll be on the line for so many hours, they will not pick your call. Up to now, what I buy on the online, it has never reflected on my meter up to today. So what he's saying, I don't think he's telling us the truth. Thank you very much.
Lawe for Michelle Camp, thanks for calling. Kweku from Bubuashi is on the line. We'll have Mr. Boateng answer all the questions together. Kweku, good morning.
Daniel, how are you?
I am blessed. Kweku, how are you?
I'm doing well by God's grace. Hey, Daniel, I have two questions. I have a shop at North Kaneshi. I have only one bulb that runs, but every week, after 10 days, and every 10 days I need to buy 20 CDs prepaid. So I don't know the issue, because I believe that with that thing I should be under the free thing with the president's thing that he said on radio, on TV, that we should be free, because it's only one bulb that is there. There's nothing, because it's just a shop. And secondly, I just tuned in. I don't know whether I heard the gentleman saying that with the president 50% for the non-lifeline users. I don't know. He said for prepaid. I've heard him saying that he can't do anything about it. I don't know.
Okay. So what he said was that, the president said you should not be disconnected. And that means that if you are using a postpaid meter and you have not paid your bill, they won't come and disconnect you. Yeah. Now, I was asking him, what about prepaid customers? And he said that realistically, there's nothing that can be done about prepaid customers because the system automatically cuts you off when your credit is finished.
Okay, yes. So does it mean that what the president said, because I believe that it's a system thing that they can set it, that they can configure the prepaid system for it to work accordingly. So I don't know why he's saying that there's nothing they can do about it, because then we will be at the backlog, like kind of, we are not going to get what the president said, we are not going to get it.
Kweku, thanks for your question. I'll put it back. I'll give it back to Mr. Boateng. Chidiak is on the line from Southla. Good morning, Chidiak.
Yeah, good morning, Daniel.
All right, Chidiak.
Your person at the studio did not answer this compound house problem to my satisfaction. 10 people live in a house, and everybody is consuming the electricity individually. Per week, the amount of electricity they consume is more than what the lifeline gives. So he should explain that part of the matter very well, because the lifeline is only for 19 cities. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chidiak. Baden is on the line from Wida. Right. Good morning, Baden.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Yes, Baden, let's hear your question.
Yeah. My issue is my meter goes off automatically at the end of the month, no matter the credit that is on it. I don't know why.
Your meter goes off at the end of every month.
At the end of every month.
No matter what kind of problem, no matter what kind of credit is on it.
Yes. It automatically goes off.
It looks like you have a specific issue. Look, leave your number with Sammy, okay?
Okay.
Don't hang up. Leave your number with
Sammy. All right.
Sammy, take Baden's number, okay? Obusumuru is on the line. Oh, this is Obusu from Domabing. Obusumuru from Domabing.
Daniel, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Ask Mr. Boateng, what's the procedure of getting, if you want to get a new meter? What's the procedure?
Yeah, the third person to ask this question, Obusumuru, will definitely have him lay out the procedure. 0302216541. Before my next caller comes in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, we want to ensure all customers are safe and have access to our banking services from the comfort of your location. So if you're a UBA customer, you need to bank. Use your own device. Avoid contamination and stay safe. UBA Digital Banking Services make it possible. All you need is your own device at the comfort of your location. Use UBA mobile app, Magic Banking, *822# or internet banking to top up mobile credit, transfer money to your mobile wallet, reload your prepaid card, make payments on UBA POS with mobile money, pay your bills, transfer money to your loved ones in UBA and other banks safely on your mobile phone, laptop, and tablet. We're in this together, so take care of yourself. Stay safe. Wash your hands with soap and running water. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizer as much as possible. Do not touch your face. Ensure you eat healthy, drink water frequently, If it is not work, please stay home. If you need any service, call us on 0302 634 060 or email cfcghana@ubagroup.com. UBA cares. We're in this together. Christina is on the line from Kwabenya. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning. Please, I have a little challenge with my smart meter. For some days now, I've been trying to check my balance and I've not been able to do it. I wanted to find out, will I be able to top up? Because I heard someone complaining that he topped up and it's not reflected. And what happens? Because it seems I'm running out of credit.
Okay. Mr. Boateng says leave your number. Christina, are you there? Don't hang up. So talk to Sammy. Leave your number. If you are not able to load your credit, your app is not responding. Pardon me. That was Christina from Kwabenya. Let's get the answers to the questions now, and then we would begin to wrap up the conversation. The most common question this round was, how do I get a meter in the first place?
It's a process. It's a simple process. You go to our office, then you take a form. So you apply. Then you go, you fill the form. When you fill the form, we expect you to have wired your house. We made mention of a new service. But we take note that is the wiring and certification is under Energy Commission. So you have to get an Energy Commission certified contractor to help you fill the form so that we know the ratings of the various electrical appliances you're going to use. You submit it, we give you a quotation, you come and pay, and then we fix a date when we come and install the meter.
Typically, how long does that take?
Meter is available. The rating is available. So sometimes it takes 2 weeks, it depends. So that is the simple procedure where you come,
you fill your form.
You fill the form, you apply, you go and fill the form, you come back with a certified, Energy Commission certified contractor playing a role by certifying that the wiring has been done to standard. Then we give you a quotation, then you come and pay, then we give the job to our third-party contractors.
So what causes the delay? Because I've heard it on numerous occasions that it takes forever.
It's not for some. We have had instances where people don't have electrical contractor certified letter to sign. They go up and down. We are having challenges. We have people go and then they come and they say the wiring is not set. They don't have even the metering board in place and so on and so forth. So there have been various challenges with this procedure. And others can call and tell you that in the beginning of the year consumption. 80. If you consume